No matter what country you're watching this from, you've probably had the same thought. I should have started sooner. Maybe you're in your 30s. Maybe you've never had anyone teach you about money at all. Here's what nobody tells you. That feeling isn't a deadline. It's a starting line. Because of the principles of building wealth, they don't change by country, by currency, or by age. They only change if you never start. Today, we're walking through the universal roadmap, from zero savings to a real plan that works no matter where you live. The problem. Here's the uncomfortable truth most finance content ignores. The advice you see online is usually built for one country, one tax system, one retirement account. But the struggle is the same everywhere. In Nigeria, inflation has eaten through savings. In Brazil, the cost of living outpaces wages. In India, family obligations make saving feel impossible. In the UK and the US, debt is at record highs. The details change. The problem doesn't. And the solution? Also doesn't change. Building wealth comes down to universal principles, not local hacks. Let's break them down. Step 1. Know your real numbers. Step 1 is the same whether you earn in dollars, naira, rupees, or pesos. You need to know 3 numbers. 1. Your monthly income after taxes. 2. Your monthly expenses. 3. Your total debt. That gap between income and expenses? That's your wealth-building engine. Even if it's the equivalent of $20 a month right now, that's where it starts. You can't grow money you can't see. Track it first. Optimize it later. Step 2. Build your safety net. Before you invest a single unit of any currency, you need a financial firewall, an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of living expenses, sitting in a safe, accessible account, whatever that looks like in your country, a high-yield savings account, a money market fund, even a separate bank account you don't touch. Why? Because the #1 wealth killer worldwide isn't the stock market. It's unexpected expenses, a medical bill, a family crisis, a job loss. Without a safety net, every crisis becomes a debt spiral. Can you only save a small amount each month? Start there. The goal is to hit 1 month of expenses first, then build to 3, then 6. Step 3. Kill high-interest debt. If you have debt with interest rates above 15% in any currency, that's the opposite of investing. Every unit of money you owe at high interest is destroying your wealth faster than any investment can build it. The strategy is universal. Pay off the highest interest debt first while making minimum payments on everything else. This is called the avalanche method, and it's mathematically the fastest path out, regardless of what country you're in. This step isn't glamorous, but eliminating high-interest debt is the financial equivalent of getting a guaranteed 20% plus return. No investment in the world reliably does that. Step 4. Start investing. Even small amounts. Here's where people everywhere get stuck. They think they need a lot of money to start investing. They don't. Whatever your country offers, a pension plan, a retirement account, a brokerage, start there. If your employer matches your contributions in any form, that is free money. Take it. That's a guaranteed return before you've even picked an investment. Inside your account, keep it simple. Most countries offer low-cost index funds or ETFs that track their local stock market. In the US, it's funds tracking the S&P 500. In India, it's NITHE FTY 50 index funds. In Nigeria, it's pension fund managers with equity allocations. The vehicle changes. The principle doesn't. Own a broad piece of the market, keep fees low, and stay consistent. The equivalent of $50 a month invested for 20 years at a modest 8% return? Over $30,000. The exact currency doesn't matter. The habit does. Start with whatever you can. Increase it every 6 months. Step 5. Automate everything. The biggest wealth-building secret isn't a hot stock or a side hustle. It's removing yourself from the equation. Automate your savings. Automate your investment contributions. Set it up so the money moves before you can spend it, in whatever system your country allows. Why? Because willpower runs out. Systems don't. Pay yourself first, every single month, before anything else gets your money. This one habit, more than any other, separates people who accumulate wealth from people who always feel like they're almost there. The mindset shift. There's one more thing nobody talks about. Building wealth takes time. Not decades of deprivation, but years of consistency. And the people who succeed aren't necessarily smarter or luckier. They just stopped waiting for the perfect moment. Because there is no perfect moment. There is no perfect country. There is no perfect income level to start. There's only right now. And the decision you make today. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be, as long as you start. That's the universal wealth-building roadmap. From zero, no matter where you are. If you want to go deeper on any of these steps, like exactly how to pick the right investments in your country or how to open your first investment account, we're covering all of it on this channel. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And drop a comment below. What country are you watching from, and what's the first step you're going to take this week?